and welcome to my final personal reflection for the cgarippaeduc800 course. I'm cgarippaeduc800, and this is a little insight into the workings of my mind on educational leadership and change. My reflection starts with the essential question 1. What are my existing assumptions about leadership? Well, I never had much success with reading leadership books because I read the wrong ones. I read the ones that acted like a cookbook, with prescribed plans that seemed so unnatural to me. So I developed the I know good leaders, I want to be a good leader, so I'll do what they do attitude. So that's how I started this class. Naive. But that's important because my essential question 1 was ready to be filled with answers. To make sure that I was reflecting on the right parts of the class, I went back and I looked at the objectives. I picked the 3 that I felt were most meaningful to me as a student during this course. Objective 1. Establish new relationships that recognize and honor the diverse strengths, interests, and experiences of our cohort. I've taken other online courses, even ones with groups, but I've never established relationships outside of those discussion boards with any of them. The students in this course are different. After the first few weeks, people I'd never met before became trusted peers to ask and answer questions, compare notes, and share the experience. As a group, it was evident that we were practicing collaboration skills that we were learning about in real time. My final group maintained flexibility in our conversations to balance the work and learn to honor each other's individual strengths. The second objective was objective number 6, to see the whole picture and watch for subtleties by moving from the dance floor to the balcony. This is my new go-to technique. If there is any objective that I have continuously revisited, it's this one. Yay, Heifetz, Grashow, and Linsky. The last few weeks have tested my ability to lead my team at school. And several times I've actually walked away muttering, I need a balcony, I'll get back to you in an hour. This is by far one of the best skills I've learned in the last 9 weeks. My last objective that I looked at was objective 13. Identify theorists whose work aligns with your mental models of leadership and change. I finally have leadership heroes. Fullen's ideas of simplicity and coherence provide the type of scaffold for leadership that doesn't overwhelm me with steps and actions. Instead, he uses logic in a realistic sequence. Heifetz's disequilibrium puts into words failures that I have seen arise during collaboration, issues that I now know may be solved by fostering dialogue effectively and orchestrating conflict. But most importantly, the building of relationships made me stop and see where weak links exist in my own teams. And I took the time to try to go back and heal them. Now that I've learned a little, I know there's so much more I need to learn. So what do I need to focus on next? Well, I need to focus on the verbiage or the vocabulary that is used so frequently in leadership journals and articles. Change leaders, transformational leader, heroic leader, dispersed leader, translational leaders. I really hope that as I move forward, I can better discriminate between the theorists, their clutch of ideas, and how to identify their work, because I'm still getting very bogged down in that vocabulary. I also need to focus on how to box all of this up and make it work. Not only make it work, but carry it forward into my next class. Now back to that essential question. I have a little bit of an answer now. What are my assumptions about leadership? Well, a good leadership must provide guidance, accept guidance, teach, learn, establish dialogue, Listen, listen, listen. See the big picture. Investigate the smallest matter. Be flexible and stay assertive. That's a huge task for any leader. But I can sum that up. Leadership has to change and grow to fit the needs of the organization, whatever that may be, whether it's a school or a multi-international company. But good leaders must also be good followers because that's where they learn. And global leaders can lead anywhere because they speak in international languages. My assumption about leaders now is this: be the leader you want to follow. Role model the way you want people to act. If you want people to listen to you, then listen to them. How is this all going to fit in globally? Well, acting like a respectful, humble, honest human being is not foreign anywhere on the globe. And that's why these global leaders can lead anywhere. Reflecting on what I've learned, I've decided to award myself a participation ribbon in practicing EDD Keystone 3 adequately. And that's leaders develop the abilities to sustain their own leadership growth. I know I'm on my way, and it is just a participation award. Thank you for this class, and I can't wait until the next one.